Hello, and welcome to the 21-day Sensory Awareness Series. I'm Luann Oliver with Heartswell in Arlington, Virginia. This series is where my love for mind-body work meets my expertise in couples and sex therapy. If you find this content valuable, please like and subscribe to help me help others. Hello, welcome to day 7 of our Sensory Awareness series. Today we're going to continue to focus on temperature. And if it's possible for you to move outside to experience the variation in temperature in the outdoors, I would love for you to pause this now and move yourself outside. Feel free to grab a jacket or whatever you need to feel comfortable in the conditions that exist in your outdoors now. I want to talk a little bit about mindset before we move into our practice today. Often, as we're engaging in mindfulness practices, we might have thoughts come up such as, I'm not good at this, I'm going to get distracted, things like that. Mindset can interfere also with any endeavor that we have, sexually, sensually, professionally, by things that come up such as, I'm not good at this, I'm going to fail, I'm not going to get there. So I invite you just to acknowledge those without judgment. They exist in all of us, and it's not really a matter of never having them or eliminating them, but just recognizing them and being able to transition them to a more helpful belief. I invited the sankalpa into our last practice, and I'll bring that back again today. Again, the sankalpa is a personal resolve, something that you want to believe that will bring your life more meaning. So as you're acknowledging your limiting beliefs, if you think of their opposite, you can create your own personal resolve. The one I'm going to offer you today is, I am worthy of joy. Joy can be many things. It can be a sense of peace. It can be meaning. It can be purpose. It can be play. And it can also be pleasure. And I invite you to consider, do you believe you're worthy of pleasure? That being said, I don't want you to put too much pressure on yourself to feel pleasure, because this sensory awareness series is really just about being in the present. It's not necessarily about pleasure, it's about being present with my body, with my senses, and experiencing all that it is for me. Sometimes it's unpleasant and sometimes it's pleasant, but we can learn to allow all of it. So hopefully you've made your way outside, find yourself a comfortable position. It could be standing, it could be walking. That's fine too if you don't have a comfortable place to sit outside. And just take a moment to find your breath. Open that channel from your nose down to your belly. And when we're outside, we can take advantage of all the sounds that exist in our environment. So I invite you to take a moment just to recognize the sounds. It could be traffic. It could be birds. Perhaps you're lucky enough to be able to be by water. Perhaps it's raining and you can hear the sound of the rain. Just take a moment to anchor to one sound. And allow the experience of hearing. Let yourself be attentive to the experience of hearing. Noticing the vibrations that move through your body. I invite you now to shift your awareness to the temperature in your present environment. Notice the parts of your body that can feel the temperature of the air. Maybe your hands, maybe your face. And just allow the temperature to kiss your skin. And noticing the parts of your body that cannot feel the direct temperature of the air, somewhere on your body that is covered. And notice the difference in temperature between the part that is covered and a part that is uncovered. Just accepting and allowing the experience. You might notice if your body is recognizing discomfort with the temperature. And if you notice discomfort, I invite you to get curious. What happens if you allow the discomfort? Just accepting and allowing and letting it move through you. What changes for you as you accept and allow discomfort? Move your awareness to a part that feels comfort. And perhaps all of you feels comfort in this temperature, perhaps comforted by your clothing, comforted by a jacket. Move your awareness again to discomfort if that exists for you in this moment. Accepting and allowing the discomfort just in this moment. And moving your awareness now to a place of comfort. Perhaps it's a place of warmth. Just noticing comfort, allowing yourself to feel the comfort, letting the comfort nurture you, envelop you. And bring your awareness back to a place of discomfort, perhaps a place of coolness. Or maybe it's not quite discomfort, but just a cooler part. And I invite you to bring warmth to that cooler part. Perhaps it's by rubbing your hands together, placing your hand on that cooler part, offering warmth and comfort to some part of you that feels discomfort or coolness. And notice the experience of comforting and soothing. Let all of this go for now and bring your awareness to your breath. And at your own pace, allow 3 breaths to move through you, in through your nose, and out through your nose. Thank you for joining this practice. I hope you found it meaningful and insightful. I invite you again to remember that you are worthy of joy. Namaste.